Okay. Yeah. Put my volume down a little bit. Actually get the mic into proper position. It's falling off my fucking desk. Boy. I could have swore I had this shit all properly set up, but apparently I didn't. What the fuck is wrong with me? There's a wrong with me. Just gonna get the stream opened up, and then we can begin. Also, I couldn't help but notice we keep jumping back and forth from 394 and 395. We just keep going back and forth. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all are doing good. I did not mean to play sad. Let's break that. All right. We got live chat open. In case my brother ends up wanting to join, I'll have it open to LAN, I guess. No, I don't want YouTube Premium. Start LAN World. Keep cheats off. 100% survival, pure vanilla. We just want to get shit done. Real quick. Now that we're actually starting, gonna get my mic into a better position. So, I've done a few things around the base while I've been off camera. My brother helped make a nether portal. We have access to the nether. I'll show you what that's going to entail. I started work on a villager trading hall. It's all underground because that's the safest place for them, and it saves on building locations. Because if I want to build a new house, I just have to mine out a little space. Let me go and show you what I've got done. Cobblestone leading down to it. The walls are stone brick. The floor is deep slate tiles. The roof is diorite for the time being until I can get a nicer stone. I think like once I'm able to get a steady supply of it, I'll make the floor out of blackstone. We got farmer villagers. One buys potatoes, one buys wheat. We're gonna expand. We're gonna make it bigger. Hello? How's it going? We're just gonna get some stuff done before I leave tomorrow, because after tomorrow I'm not gonna be going live or making shorts. Any shorts you do see uploaded will have been scheduled before I left. So, over here is a little pond I made. Yeah. We have a pond over here because I did some research online. Turns out if you want to get treasure pulls from a body of water, it has to be a 5x5, a 5x4x5. So I just made a 10x10 and made it 5 blocks deep. Just so that way I have a chance at pulling some treasure. The pond up there I'll be using to keep fish, maybe maybe an axolotl, but knowing axolotls, they'll get out and wander, and I won't have axolotls anymore. I'll build an aquarium for that. The pond will have a fish or two, and that's about it. I want to make the pond look real nice. There will be no Mr. Krabs because I don't have mods. This is a pure vanilla playthrough. If you want mods, you're gonna have to wait for when I record the first Minecraft episode. I'm gonna wait until my last video is nearly finished editing, which isn't gonna be for a hot minute. So you're gonna have to wait on that. As you can tell, I had a raid come by earlier. Yeah, so while I was playing a couple days ago, some raiders showed up and for some reason just stared at me real ominously in the distance while I dug out that pond area. They just stared at me. For some reason, the mobs on this world are just stalking me. They're not trying to attack me. They're just standing in the distance, staring at me. There was a creeper in a cave, didn't bother coming up to me, just stared at me the whole time till it got close enough and it self detonated. Then there were the pillagers that I was just talking about. That's where I got this ominous bottle. Anyways, I'm expanding the grove out. I want a nice old path of it leading to the village. Speaking of which, you do not know how fucking hard it was trying to get those villagers. Seriously, for some reason, when I tried to use the boat method, where you bring a villager across to your base with a boat and a bucket of water, it wouldn't work going up blocks. The boat would just sink no matter what the fuck I did. So I had to waste so much iron on mine carts and rails just so I could get 2 villagers into my base. But now that I do, I don't have to go back for them anymore. I may have had to kill an iron golem. But that's not the important. For future projects, now we have rails and mine carts. Let's go. Got a lot of cherry. Anyways, so I'm trying to think up new projects to build on the world. Like nothing too crazy because we are still in the beginning stages. Like I'm thinking once I am able to get a hold of all the resources necessary, I'll probably just have to keep digging out the villager tunnel. Anyways, I'm going to try to build a mob farm somewhere, just so that we don't have to worry about collecting wood. Not wood. Fucking what am I? Sticks, cobwebs. I mean, just silk. I can't. You already tell my brain's having a goddamn seizure over here because I'm just trying to say simple words and I'm forgetting them. I don't get it. What is wrong with me? Hold on, let me just take a second. Just as I was trying to say, we can collect rotten flesh, bones, spider eyes, silk, maybe some potions. Who knows? Gunpowder will definitely be a must. I may try to build a gold farm once I eventually get the resources to, but I've never built one before. Because as y'all know, I've kind of been stuck on Bedrock for most of my life. Only rarely getting able to play Java. So there are some things that I don't understand. And some things I'm still trying to get used to, like the fact you don't have to crouch when using a shield. Over there is where I've been farming mobs recently, where that pillar is, because I found a really deep cave. I don't know if this is the same cave that led. I'm pretty sure this is the same cave that led down to the ancient city, but this is where I go to collect mob drops like gunpowder and bones, because I'd rather not stay up all night just trying to collect a couple pieces of gunpowder when I can just do it in the morning with free time. I'm gonna try to make a sheep farm or like a cow farm or something so I can start making more shit. The sheep farm so that way I can have beds on standby when I'm ready to expand the villager trading hall. I'm just trying to think of a project to work on. Let's see I've been looking up automatic farms and shits, trying to find ways to make my life easier. The only way I know how to make like automatic farms like this requires 2 villagers, and I'm not wasting villagers on an automatic farm. I'm not at that level yet. I'm still trying to figure some things out. I think I'll take a quick little visit to the Nether real quick. Also, hold on, real quick. Do I have the resources necessary to build the? Yes, I do. Sweet. Grab a feather. And boom, bam, bop. One book and quill. It's time to make the Book of Coordinates. We don't have to really put down home bases chords because, well, I got a compass and a lodestone right here. Put the lodestone right in the floor so that it's always pointing right back to the base, right back to the very center. Don't gotta worry about getting lost as long as I have this compass. Well, I do need to do... Hey, gentlemen. What, fuck you doing on my property? Excuse me, 1 second. I'll be right back. What the fuck? I go out there originally. There's no one, not a sign of a living creature. I go inside, make a booking quote, go outside, and it's like the fucking IRS is knocking on my goddamn door. Why? What the hell? What was that about? They're just staring at me like I owed them money. I don't get it. What did I do to offend them? It's about time I made a shield, by the way. The amount of times I've been dying. Alright, you wee bastards. Put them... Where the hell did they go? Did they go into the nether? I mean, the portal's unguarded, and it's on a flat enough terrain. I feel like I just witnessed a phantom. Like a group of phantoms. Those must have been previous pillagers I murdered, and they were haunting me. Maybe they're in the nether. Hold on, we're going into the nether. Let's see, are they here? Pillagers! No! Where the hell did they go? Oh, there's piglins. I'm gonna keep my distance. I am gonna write down the coordinates for the, portal. Let's see, what's the coordinates? Anyways, alright. Chords are negative 141. Oops, don't want it that. 102 and negative 125. Alright. Boom. So now we know where to go if we ever need to find our way back, because we can't exactly rely on the compass. It's having a spaz. We don't have to worry about the zombified piglins, but the regular piglins we do. Easy pickings. Now, if we can get a mending villager real early on, that would be real great. And I really hope that they didn't implement the whole thing with them doing the, you know how they said that if you wanted specific trades, you have to find specific biome-type villagers? And how the only way to get mending villagers is swamp or jungle villagers, if I'm not mistaken. And they don't spawn naturally, so you either have to breed villagers in a swamp or a jungle, or you have to cure a zombie villager there. And you know how fucking terrible that's gonna be? You know how much it's going to suck? You know how much this series will suck without mending? The amount of resources I'll be wasting on tools, on goddamn tools, be outstanding. Outstanding. Astonishing. God. Alright, where's... I feel like we're trapped somewhere. This doesn't feel like we're in the nether. It just feels like we're trapped in a nether cave. I wonder is that same thing as well, but they may not be able to chat, but I appreciate them sticking around for this long. Anyone that at least takes a moment to stop by, even if it's for a moment, I appreciate that. Because it's just nice. I may not be fucking Laser Beam or Dan, but I try my best. Why am I they don't even stream Minecraft. Why am I comparing myself to them? They aren't even Minecraft streamers. Here's the way forward. I think if I wanted to make a proper comparison for this, it'd be more like Philzo and Technoblade. May he rest in peace. Where the hell is the way out? Like, seriously. Please tell me I didn't get a bad nether spawn. I would honestly rather have taken being trapped hundreds of blocks above a lava pit over this. Because at least then, I would have free roam access. I do not know who Gaily is. I mean, Dan was actually a problem. Now, what am I rambling on about? I think I should find my way back, get some food, and then try to find... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm not dealing with this right now. Let's find the portal, go home. I'm not dealing with a terrible nether spawn right now. Where the hell is the goddamn portal? Check the coordinates. We are way too low Y level.